Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Alright, so last time we finished up our events in the Temple of Pyron, managed to defeat Beleza, she called off Recumen, and now we are on our way to Ixataka across the South Ocean. Of course, before we do that, there are quite a few side things we need to take care of. You can see the Black Pirate ship up there has respawned, so if you wanted to fight him again, I guess you can do it now, but I'm not going to bother. So first things first, we're a little bit beat up, so we are going to head back to Maramba first and rest up at the inn after we fight this battle. Alright, so let's go ahead and dock, and we'll find out once we get here that we actually have another side thing to be taken care of, so we'll get to that rather shortly. As you can see when we're around the corner, there's a dude that's standing here now, and he looks rather big, and he's got, like, boxing gloves on or something, so we'll come back to him later. Like I said, for now I'm going to go ahead and rest up, and then we'll come back down here and deal with what we need to deal with. Alright, we are all fixed up and good to go, and for whatever reason, whenever you rest in an inn, your ship gets repaired too. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I guess the the payment for the, that we have to spend the night also goes to sending repairmen out to fix the ship or something, I don't know. Anyway, mentioned this guy before, so let's go ahead and talk to him. Hey, isn't that one of the guys on the wanted list at the Sailors Guild? So we can, of course, talk to him or avoid him if we don't want to deal with him. Let's talk to him, though. You have the look of a sailor about you. Today's your lucky day. We're feeling generous, so leave all your money and we'll let you live. Do not attempt to resist. We are the legendary air pirates of the Larso clan. So, you're Rupee Larso, eh? Good timing, we were just looking for you. You've made quite a name for yourself, robbing innocent sailors and all. As Blue Rogues, we cannot sit idly and let you continue like this. You're quite brave for such a small boy. Very well then, shall we battle here and get it over with? No, wait, there's no need to cause needless destruction in this city. Meet me at my ship, we can fight on the deck. Out in the open, huh? Very well, lead the way. I'm Vice of the Blue Rogues. Rupee Larso, prepare to defend yourself. You truly are a brave little boy. However, you're mistaken about one thing. I'm not Rupee Larso. Master Rupee, it is time to do battle. Please come out here. Barda, you know how I hate fighting. Master Rupee, you are the head of the Larso clan. You should not say things like that. There are enemies present. Now that your father has passed away, you are our leader. You must be strong. This little Run is their leader? I'd heard that the leader of the Larso clan was a giant. I guess I shouldn't believe everything I hear. What? What did you say? How dare you speak of Master Rupee like that? You shall pay for your insolence. I shall crush your skulls like so many loquat berries. Like loquat berries? Barda, do you always have to be so graphic? It makes me sick to my stomach. Master Rupee, I was just trying to put fear into them. Be strong, we're about to do battle. Prepare yourself! Now, put your back into it. We must show them the true power of the Larso clan. Alright, so that's kind of an interesting duo there. A big giant, battle-hardened Barta here, and little Master Rupee of the Larso clan. So, obviously you could probably guess what type of fighting styles these guys are going to employ. This guy's big and bad and tough and powerful and is really the main threat. Rupee is kind of the one who stays back and uses magic from a distance, mostly status stuff like Panica. He knows Drill Nose, which is a yellow spell, which is basically the opposite of Incrum. I think I mentioned this before. And so while you may think it's kind of better to take out Rupee first, because he's the weaker one, he's got the magic, he's probably the more annoying of the two, I would agree with that sentiment. But if you bring Rupee down below half health before you take out Barda, he'll use this move, I think it's called like Berserk Rupee, that could deal about 3,700 damage unguarded, so yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to take out Barda first. The good news is Aka can completely take Rupee out of the picture with Delta Shield, so you'll kind of have to sacrifice her turns, but in doing so you can really keep him from doing anything. So the first thing we're going to do is Glyph of Might here on Drachma. Aka, like I said, is going to be using Delta Shield pretty much throughout this battle. Fina's going to be guarding pretty much throughout this battle because she's kind of useless at the moment. And Drachma, we're going to switch over to Purple because these guys are both red. He's basically going to be our attacker as usual, so let's go for Barda. Alright, well, right out of the gate, he's doing his legendary charge, which you can pretty much guess is going to be a precursor to a large attack. Rupee here usually starts out casting Incrim on Barta. I've seen him only cast it on himself and not on Barta, which would actually be really, really nice, but unfortunately no such luck here, so we're going to have to deal with him strengthened. If we had Drillnose, I'm not sure if that would take out Incrim or not. I don't really know the specifics on that, but either way, we don't have it, so it doesn't really matter that much, I guess. Alright, so he's used that legendary charge, which means we want to guard. Aka is pretty much screwed either way if she gets hit by this next attack, whether she's guarding or not, so I usually just like to have her use Delta Shield so we can keep not having to worry about spells. Drachma, however, can take the attack. He should be able to shrug it off without any trouble, so we're going to go ahead and have him use Tackle. Alright, that's actually pretty much exactly who I wanted him to use it on. You can see he did 1766, which is pretty good. But fortunately, Drachma is really tough and is still standing. So, and as you can see, Barta's got quite a lot of health, so it's going to take a few tackles to actually bring him down. But as long as we keep this up, we should be pretty much alright. We're probably actually going to have to heal Drachma a couple times here. So we'll use the Sacres Crystal. Again, Aka's using Delta Shield, Fina's guarding, and we'll go ahead and have Drachma heal himself up, so this way it'll just get him back to full. Now, I have actually seen Barta use the Legendary Punch twice in a row. As you can see here, he's charging up again. But I have actually seen him use it twice without charging in between, which can be a giant pain because of all the damage it causes. So, thankfully we were lucky and he didn't do it again, so... Yeah, but see, there's Drillnose. I told you he has that, but... Delta Shield completely negates it, so that's really nice.
This should work.
Aka is really going to be good in a lot of these boss battles that have those annoying type spells. You're going to be seeing her use Delta Shield a lot throughout this playthrough. So again, we just keep up guarding with everyone else. Actually, I forgot to have her use Delta Shield, guard with Fina, and tackle again on Barta. So yeah, this battle might take a little while, and depending on who he uses Legendary Punch on, we might have to revive people. Thankfully, I'm getting pretty lucky, and Drachma's taking most of the abuse. Thankfully, he can. So, you know, it's no big deal. Really, the only concern is if he uses it on Aka, because that's one turn we can't use Delta Shield, and one turn we have to spend resurrecting her. So, it's just kind of, it's 25% either way, so... just have to deal with it if it happens. Alright, so let's heal Drachma back up again. Make sure you got plenty of healing items at this point. Guard and Sacres Crystal. It's probably the first time we've seen Drachma weaken to that point, you know? Oh man, he is just going for it, isn't he? Wow. He does have another skill called Legendary Fire, which does a moderate amount of damage. It can also heal. Thankfully, it's only like 500, so who really cares? Okay, I was talking about Legendary Fire. It does a decent damage. It can also cause fatigue on one of your party members, which keeps them from generating... I don't know if it keeps them from generating any spirit that round, or if it's just, like, you know, dramatically reduced. But either way, it's annoying. Alright, so let's see. He's charged up again, which means, again, with the guarding routine. And, again, with attacking here. So we're bringing him down. He'll be below half here, so you know, we're making pretty good progress. Did he do it on Drachma again? Wow, look at that. That's incredible. I've never had him do it on the same person 3 times in a row. He usually does it on Aka. And this is Panica, which is really, really annoying. I believe it causes the Confused status ailment, which is very, very bad, especially if it's put on Drachma, who's strengthened and very, very tough. So, yeah, that would have been bad news. Thankfully, we can pretty much just repeat the same things. It's been very predictable so far. So, Sacres on himself. And he's gonna... Actually, it looks like he's gonna heal Rupee. Yeah, strange move. He does that a lot for some reason randomly, even though we're not attacking Rupee at all. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, if you try to go after Rupee first, he will make you pay. It's incredible. I was blown away the first time I saw that attack that he does. It literally can just wipe out anyone in one shot, unless it hits Drachma and he's guarding. So, you know, that's really luck of the draw there. Okay, so he did healing, which means we actually can probably get off an attack here with Vice. I usually like to have him guard. I mean, maybe, you know, a little bit of extra, you know, damage couldn't hurt. So guard with Fina again, because we don't want her to die. She'll pretty much die from anything, so... And of course, Rupee has not been able to do anything to us. They're pretty much just going to sit here and keep healing, it looks like. As long as he keeps doing that, that's perfectly fine by me. It's just a waste of a turn. So because of that, they literally did nothing on this turn. Yeah, counter. Oh well, maybe that didn't quite work out in my favor, but every little bit helps, I guess. Alright, so one more tackle and Barta should go down. He's pretty tough, but looks like we're doing alright here, so... Now let's just guard with Vice. I don't know, he's not really doing a whole lot. And this time we can actually switch over and have him do a regular attack. I'm telling you, keep healing Rupee. I don't know what the AI is that's going on there, but it's a little bit wonky if you ask me. And they're healing each other though, so... Really, that was enough to bring him out of the danger music? Wow. Alright, so in this turn we should be able to take Barta down, which would be really, really nice. We're generating a constant amount of spirit there too, which is pretty cool. It's always worked out just perfectly. And this should do it. Just freaking out and healing Rupee. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so let's just take this guy down. And obviously, once he's down, this battle is basically won. Rupee cannot do anything to us because of Delta Shield, so we can really just go on an all-out attack here with everyone except Aka, of course. Even Fina can get on the action, I guess. Alright, so regular attack. And that Berserk Rupee, oh yeah, he can also do Pyro, which is really one of the very few offensive things he does. That Berserk Rupee attack I was talking about, he can only do if Barta is there, because he's involved in the attack. Basically what he does is he kind of like kicks Barta. It's kind of funny, actually. I kind of wish I could show it to you without getting annihilated. But he basically like kicks Barta into one of the characters and it does a massive amount of damage. It's kind of funny to watch, but for the sake of not dying a lot, we're going to skip out on that. Yeah, he would be panic-ing right now, wouldn't he? Okay, that was pretty bad, I'll admit. Yeah, Rupee is also Inkram too, so let's just kind of make it take a little bit longer. Yeah, Fina, 94, alright. Alright, so one more of those and he'll be done. I'm actually going to, I think, switch everyone back over to Silver for right now, because it doesn't really matter. Or everyone that should be Silver, I guess. So, let's see, there's Silver. Back over to the hook hand. Attack. You know what, actually, why am I using... Don't I have the excavation arm? I'm pretty sure that was in there. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't switch him back over. I guess I just didn't think about it, but oh well. Yeah, see, it's once he gets in that state that he's kind of like stand up, dazed, looking around. That's when he'll use that attack, so... Alright, so... Yeah, let's switch over. Yeah, see, I've got that excavation arm. I'm not sure why I've been using the hook hand, but oh well. Not like it really mattered too much. I'm pretty sure, actually, since we lost Drachma and got him back, that he really doesn't come back equipped with anything. So, I might need to check that before we head out of here. Alright, so this tackle should take care of it. And down he goes. Awesome. So yeah, it's kind of a lengthy battle, but I actually got really lucky there and nobody died, which doesn't happen very often. Thankfully, we just picked up that Ryslam box from the last boss, so if they did die, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. We got the captain's hat and a Piranha seat. Nice. Unbelievable. The mighty Larso clan's been defeated. Barta, that's why I said we shouldn't pick fights like that in the first place. What's wrong, Rupee? You don't like being an air pirate? Not really. I actually can't stand the sight of blood. It makes me queasy. I'd much rather stay in town with my mom and make carpets. In fact, my mother told me that the carpets I made for her sold quickly and people are asking for more of my designs. Master Rupee, But what will happen to the Larso clan? What will happen to its legacy? Well, a man has to follow his dreams. If he doesn't want to be an air pirate, what's the point, right? I'm the son of an air pirate too, and I'm sure if I didn't want to follow in Dad's footsteps, I wouldn't have. But this is the life I chose. Rupee, if there's something else you'd rather do, then do it. If you don't, you'll probably regret it for the rest of your life. Really? So I can go back to the carpet store and make carpets with my mom? Of course. Nothing's more important than your dreams. Remember that.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do my best. Master Rupee, what are you doing? Now you stay out of this. We beat you fair and square, so if Vice says Rupee can make carpets, then Rupee's gonna make carpets, okay? Barda, let's make carpets together. I won't run away from this. I'll see you around then, Rupee. We got many things to do and many things to see, but good luck with your carpets.
Yeah.
Thanks. I may not have been a very good air pirate, but in the name of the Larso clan, I'm gonna make the best carpets ever. Well, alright, there you go. I think he'd probably be better at making carpets than fighting us, obviously, so... There you go, that's Rupee of the Larso clan. It's gonna be our second one to battle. Of course, the first one was Blackbeard, which is pretty much an automatic thing. So, thankfully, the guild is just right inside this building, so we can collect our reward. And we defeated one of the bounties. Here's the reward. We get 2,000 gold. Nice. Alright, so let's see if they posted any more. I'm not really sure. No, see, it's still only the 2 for right now, but we'll get more, of course. I don't have any discovery info to sell, so let's get out of here. Alright, now we can also stop by the ship parts place. Pretty much everything that they have is actually better than we have right now. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of green. There's a lot of plus figures here. Pretty much what I'm going to do is just stock up on a couple steel decks here and replace these armored decks, and we'll pretty much just leave it at that. There's actually going to be another ship parts merchant that we'll get to that has better stuff before we'll ever get into another fight. So we'll pretty much just leave it be for right now. Alright, now there's one more thing I want to do. I actually want to head back into... Actually, let's just go ahead and check it here. Equipment. Nothing. Wow, he has no armor and no accessories. Cool, I'm totally professional at this for not checking this before that battle. Alright, so we're going to go back up to the store and I'll equip him real quick. We'll meet back down here and then we'll probably just end the part. Alright, so I went ahead and equipped Drachma. I bought him some ceramic armor, and pretty much just put on the excavation arm he already had, as well as that Slayer ring. We also picked up a captain's hat in that last battle, which we actually can only put on Vice, which is a little weird, considering Drachma is a captain, and Vice actually is not, but for whatever reason, Vice is the only one that can wear this. You can see it gives a huge boost in attack power, so that's awesome. And we also picked up a Parenthesis, which is, of course, a stat-boosting item. So that increases power. I guess... Let's just give it to Vice. I don't might as well. That doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. Alright, so now we're all ready to set sail and head out for our next destination. We've got one more optional boss to take care of before we actually move on to the next section of the game. But then we'll do it right after that. So, we're moving right along. Alright, so that's what we'll do next time. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.